welcome to the stack. Peace from aTone Tarot. Tap in, the whole vibe flow. Cards on the table, truth we unfold. Got us in the moment, watch the story get told. Peace from aTone Tarot. Every spread, the key to the door. YouTube family, say it once more. Peace from aTone Tarot. Click in, calm mind, that's the pre-roll. Questions on your heart, we gon' decode. From the doubt to the spark when the light hits. You're exactly.
Peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. April Fools, Virgo. We're here to find out who is attempting to play with you, who's getting played, and who's going to be benched. Before I get up into this message, let me go through some housekeeping items. If you could, please, Virgo, make sure you are smashing that like button, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. If it don't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. I will be tapping in via the tarot to find out who's attempting to play with you. I'll then hop over to my What's the Tea deck to find out who's getting played. I'll then close out your reading, Virgo, with my relationship oracle to find out who's going on the bench. So without further ado, let's get up into this message. I'm going to pull 10 cards from this tarot, find out what you need to know as it relates to who's trying to play with my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Virgo. Let's get to it. Let's find out what they trying to do. Who playing with you? I'll tell you what. Whoever is attempting to play with my Virgos better have the type of endurance that one needs to sustain a marathon. That's what I will say. That's what I'm going to say. You better have some endurance and come with your money right and tight with that Virgo, because Virgo don't play, so you shouldn't play with them. What's the word? What you saying, Spirit? It's saying go find something safe to play with is what I'm hearing from Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's find out. Say it with your chest. Tell them how you really feel, Virgo. Yeah. Two more cards, please. All right. Okay, Virgo, let's see. You received Death in reverse, the Two of Swords, the Star, the Eight of Coins, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. So, Virgo, it looks as if somebody got somebody on the side. There's a three-way situation going on here. And in this dynamic, all of the parties are aware of who is who. This is giving a partnership where there's husband and wife, but there's also some side pieces up in here. And it really feels like the side pieces are on both sides. Meaning, if you, Virgo, are the one in this situation with someone who is you're married, you got a side piece and so do they. This is giving an open marriage, an open relationship that is unspoken though. There were no terms of agreement. It was just understood to be this way. But somebody got a little disrespectful. Somebody may want more in between all of these parties involved. Because we talking about at least 4 different people, right? And maybe 3 of the 4 are all on the same page, but one of y'all, somebody is starting to get a little out of line. Somebody is starting to get a little impatient. Somebody is not accepting the situation for what it is. Somebody wants new terms. Yeah, somebody wants the front spot. They were playing second chair. They want the first position now. They might have been all right with it in the beginning. Not anymore. Not anymore. Somebody quickly changed their minds as it relates to their position, their hierarchy, their ranking in a relationship with you, Virgo, or somebody that your significant other is dealing with. They side piece is starting to get a little agitated, irritated. They about to start rocking the boat a little bit. Because with Lovers and the 2 of Cups being here, that's 2 different relationships. This is 4 people, like I said. Yeah. Everybody got their own little significant situationship going on. But somebody is not happy and wants to renegotiate the terms of their contract, situationship, in all of this with everybody. Somebody want to be the star. And my Virgos are paired with someone who is okay with this setup as long as you keep your hoes in check, Virgo, is what I'm hearing. Keep your hoes in check. Make sure they stay in the background. Make sure they don't show up at none of the events embarrassing me. Because if they do, we're going to have a problem with this 10 of Swords. Someone is giving someone an ultimatum. Like either you get that person in line or I'm leaving. Somebody got to go. Yeah, someone is being given an ultimatum and someone will have to choose between a long-standing partnership, maybe a marriage with this Hierophant being here, or they side piece. Somebody about to get played, and I'm really, I don't know. I'm really picking up on a Virgo who knows which side of their bread is being buttered. And they might have hyped up their side piece to believe that they love them true and through. But when the cards fall and the chips come down, this Virgo is like, no, I know home base is where it's at. My marriage is what I'm committed to. And someone gets played. Somebody finds out the hard way that them thinking that the time that you two spend together on a here and there basis is equivalent to what is going on in maybe a marriage. And it's not. It's not. Someone finds out the hard way that their relationship with this Virgo is nowhere near on the same level as what the Virgo has with someone else. Or it's vice versa. You know where you sit. Take it how it applies, Virgo. But somebody wants to renegotiate their terms, wants to change the agreement, and might even reach out to your wife or husband and say, I'm going to try to force Virgo's hand to give me what I want by shutting down their situation. And that person is surprised that the spouse doesn't flinch. They don't break rank. They actually say, yeah, I know about you. I allow my person to even be with you. I allow this Virgo to be with you. The time you get with Virgo is time that I allow you to have with Virgo. And that's not a response that somebody was anticipating, and it backs them all the way up. They play themselves thinking that they are going to blow up somebody else's spot because they feel like, oh, they've been putting work in with Virgo. They have spent time with Virgo, and Virgo always comes in and sees me. They give me money, whatever the case may be. Somebody misinterpreted their worth as it relates to their position in the situation, and they play themselves when they step over that line and go reaching out to Virgo's spouse, thinking that they gonna blow up they spot, and the Virgo spouse like, yeah, you are actually number 7 in the list of mistresses. So I'm pretty accustomed to how this go. You are not a surprise to me. And that person is left defenseless and played. But we're moving on to find out, that was supposed to be who was playing with you. Let's find out who get played. Who's getting played. Because that looked like that person thought they was going to play with your relationship, Virgo, and they found out the hard way that, no, they can't. Because your union is, for lack of better terms, it's solid. It's locked in. You and your person locked in. And y'all understand who the other person is, and y'all have accepted that as such, and y'all are going to live out the rest of your days together, and both of you understand that. So, well, let's find out who gets played. I think we know who that's going to be, but let's see. Yep. Okay, Virgo. Who's getting played? Right? It was who was playing with you. Now we find out who getting played. Someone who, like I said, steps out, makes a comment, or sends over proof of an infidelity, a lie, a cheat, some type of scheme, winds up putting this person out. They wind up being brokenhearted, out of money, out of time, out of energy. I'm really picking up on somebody who spent some money to get this information to hang over Virgo's head, only to find out it don't work out the way they thought. The offer that is extended is rejected. They thought they had a jackpot situation in this, and they don't. They don't. Yeah. Someone is chasing clout, chasing a position. They want that first chair. They want to be the star. They want to be the spouse. That's ultimately what it's about. So they make this contact with someone because it's ultimately for them. Yeah. Also, with big blessings being here, big blessings ahead. For some of you, it could be someone who you did enter into a clandestine, inappropriate relationship with at one point, Virgo, but you shut that person down, and you did actually stop dealing with them to repair your home life. And you're blessed for that. You're blessed for doing the right thing. But this is definitely given if you didn't do the right thing and you did not honor your situation by being honest. Somebody's going to be out something and will have to pay, maybe financially speaking, as it relates to their lies and infidelity. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose as it relates to this. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose, and there will be money tied to this as it relates to making these decisions, right? Because it's not what you do, is how you do it. You could do damn near anything if done correctly, right? You could be married and been with someone for a long period of time, and you come together as husband and wife and sit down and have a conversation about opening up your marriage to say, look, can we try this for a while? And you're honest and you approach it from that perspective as opposed to sneaking, lying and hiding. Because if you do it that way, someone stands to lose something that has keys attached to it, like a house, a car. Yeah, something of some value. Your reputation also hangs in the balance here. So whoever's getting played, you know who they are, because they did not make the right decision as it relates to being honest, open, and forthright about their dealings with other individuals. But we are moving on to close out your reading, Virgo, to find out who is being benched. And if you haven't done so already, could you please go ahead and make sure you are smashing that like button, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, let's find out who is going to be riding the bench. Now, if what I was picking up on in that first spread applies to you, Virgo, I again think I know who riding the bench. The person that thought they could jump out of line and go speak to your significant other when you had been honest and open, or at least that's what I'm advising and hoping that you did, Virgo, right? And that really shocks them because it keeps your home life intact in such a way that is impenetrable, that no outsiders can break down. But let's see who's being benched. All right, Virgo, you receive key on the ring, ascending, the chaser, date, and butterfly. So as it relates to who's being benched, it does look like whoever this is that you are blocking, shutting down, not dealing with anymore. With unconventional being here, it really is giving that open marriage that I spoke of. And my Virgos could be on the hunt to find another third party or another side piece or a situationship to lock in because the person that was there was not working out. That's for some of you. For others, as it relates to who's being benched, someone who left you, walked out on you, might have ghosted you, is now spinning the block and wanting to take you out on a date and explain, apologize, and you give them the opportunity to do so. But after they do it, you bench them because whatever they come with as it relates to an explanation is dull. It falls flat. It ain't nothing to it. And you are still confused and you're like, nah, I'm good. You want me to chase you? I didn't. So now here you are back at my doorstep trying to lure me back in. I'm good. So you give someone the time to explain and address maybe why they disconnected from you, but the explanation falls flat. It's not good enough. And you wind up stepping away from this situation. You bench them. You shut them down because you accept their offer to go sit down and talk and address this thing. They think they have a chance with you and they don't. My Virgos already know before they go and sit down and have this conversation, they have no interest in reconnecting with this person, but they're curious to find out why. I need to know why, because I tossed that around for a while. Why you just disappeared and didn't return my calls, blocked me on social media. I thought we was about to move in together. There were conversations around that, about moving in together. Someone might have had a key to someone's house and now they just disappear or put distance between you and you start wondering, did you make a mistake in even giving this person access to you so quickly? Yeah, you don't like the games this person is playing, the back and forth, the in and out of your life. They have access to you, but you don't have access to them in the same way. It's something like that, Virgo. You're being advised, or you will be benching this person in the near future. But that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.